Premature evaluation for Warframe. Warframe is a free-to-play PC game right now. It's still in beta, but its beta got opened up to more people recently, so I got in and I've taken a look at it. Warframe is a third-person sci-fi shooter. Basically, the best way that I can describe this game is that it's similar to Mass Effect 3's multiplayer in the terms of the way it kind of plays out. How you certain classes get certain powers. Some of them are better at longer ranges. Some of them are better at close ranges. So some things depict and change. It is a free to play. So there are some aspects to it that I will get into, but first I'm just going to show off some basic gameplay. I'm going to be doing a earlier mission. As you can see, the mission levels are on planets around our solar system. You have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Neptune, Uranus, and Jupiter, which I still haven't unlocked yet, and Pluto all the way out in the background. I'm assuming that they're going to expand on this later. But for right now, I don't know for sure. It's a lot of levels. I've put in maybe, I think we can check how many hours I've put into. I have about 7.5 hours or so into this game. It's pretty good. I've gotten a lot of enjoyment out of it, just playing it, having a podcast or something going on in the background. But it's a really good game. Even if it is still in early beta stages, well, I'm assuming early beta stages because a lot of things are, they're fixing things and they're changing things, but I'm just going to do basic gameplay. I'm going to go to Mercury. I guess I can do... That's a bit too easy. I don't know. It's just... where's a raid mission? Raid missions are probably my favorite because it's all about killing. And also, this game you can play solo or you can play online. Online up to 4 players. And each player adds more difficulty. You get better stuff for more and more players, like in most cases like this. I don't know how well this game is going to... Oh man, it's lagging pretty hard right now. There we go. Just a little bit of startup lag. Right now I just joined a game that's full of other players, but basically the basic gist combat of this game is similar to Mass Effect. And one thing I do like about this game is the animations. The animations are very well done. You sprint and you crouch. You guy will do a slide, and also if you what the heck's going on there? If you run, crouch, and then swing, you swing your sword, you get a nice little animation. Also, the same thing applies that if you're sprinting, you crouch and you jump, your guy will do like a sweet front flip or something. But basic combat is you can either do sword, as you can see in my back. My sword has some upgrades to it, and you can just swing it pressing E and chop people up. This seems a bit laggy. It's some multiplayer games. I'm pretty sure it's player host. So I'm just gonna continue to stick with this one. But the basic combat is your third-person shooter, simple shooting. I guess this mission's already over. That was pretty fast. I guess I joined in at the last minute. I didn't really show off much. I'll show off more. I'll just create my own because you can do a party play like what I'm doing now. You'll join in one that's already done, or you will join one that's already over. And I'm just gonna walk over here. I don't care. And I'll get into more later because right now I might as well just play by myself. There you go. Mission complete. I didn't really do much, although I still got experience in my gun and leveled up, which I think is pretty weird. But I will play a solo mission just so I can kind of show off some of the things instead of having teammates rush through it. Because a lot of people, when they do this game, they rush through it because I'm pretty sure that the faster you get through things, the better or whatnot. So I'm just going to back out of that party, and I'm going to change my status to solo. You can change it to private so only your friends can join you, or solo so you play alone offline. Either they're not offline, it's just basically by yourself. My gun didn't really rank up. It's getting close though. I'll probably level up after one more so I can show that off as well. So let's just go to Venus. Do a raid. Just do this one. Alright, now I can actually start to show it off now that I didn't join one that was already in progress and start up pretty laggy. That seems to be a kind of a theme. Games start up a bit laggy, but it goes away within a couple seconds, probably, as you can see. But this game is really good. I've really enjoyed putting all the hours into it. I wanted to skip this cutscene. I've already shot my gun. I've probably already noticed. These are chests you can open up to get loot. There's also these storage containers which have affinity and sometimes energy, which will give you that's basically experience. And also on some levels you can see there's ice on the ground. When there's ice on the ground, that means it's a random effect that occurs in your character that makes it so you have less shields. Instead of having, I think, like 200 something shield, I only have 130. Okay, here's some combat on this guy. Killed a robot. See if I show off some of the sword stuff. Yeah, the sword, you have your normal swings. Like if you just press it, you do a chop chop. But if you press and hold it, your guy will charge it up and do a heavy swing, which basically one-shots most stuff. Let me see if I can first destroy that thing, because that guy gives him a shield. Let's show off. And then also your character has certain abilities that you can use. I never liked these cold ones too much. Your characters have certain abilities they can use. Like some of them are more suited to long range. Some of them are for deception. I'm getting attacked from behind, aren't I? Yeah. Kind of a bad mission to start it up. But let's continue. Each character has certain moves that they can do. My guy, he is considered the basic guy, just standard low level or beginner, easy to play. Although he is pretty good because he's all around. Basically, he has moves that he can use to defend himself, help out the team, and he has a lot of HP. Considering some of the other classes have almost none. Let's see if I can go in here. I've got some health because I need some health. Now those, I wouldn't touch those. Those are bombs. I'm going to show off some of my other moves. Let me just do this. Like my one key allows me to dash, and I instantly kill anything within the line that I do. I have a blind, which is really expensive to use. Let me get that HP. And that blinds all enemies within a radius. I have upgraded it a couple times so it blinds in a bigger radius than most. Then I have this one that I love using on my super jump. When I press my 3 key, my guy will just launch himself super high into the air, which is always fun to do because it allows you to get into better vantage points and also allows you to do something like this. If you jump into the air and you go down, you come down with a smash. That makes sense. The higher you up in the air, the more damage your smash will do because I guess gravity affects it. So my guy is pretty good at. He's really good at everything. Finish off these guys. The missions. One complaint I do have about this game, but I know they're gonna fix it because this game is still in beta. But is the variety of missions seems pretty small right now. A lot of them are just go here, kill that thing, pick up this, but that's acceptable because as of right now it's still in beta. So I know they're going to change it in the future. Oh, I just picked up there that orange sphere on the ground. Those are things you can use to craft that I will show into after I finish this mission. Let's see what it is. Polymer bundle. Yeah, I don't need too many of those. I have a lot of those. But yeah, let me show off the blind next chance I get. Let me just use it like right here. It makes it so any enemy that's not a turret won't shoot you for, I think it's 5 seconds or something like that. It's a good amount of time. Especially when you upgrade it more and more. I haven't upgraded it too much. And you pick up energy on the ground. This room I know is bad because there's turrets and these things spawn. Usually there is a security camera you can shoot out that makes it so turrets can't attack you. Oh boy. This game is fairly hard even if you are a higher level. It just the difficulty, I guess, I don't know if it scales with you, but maybe they send more things after you because I've noticed that I'm level 1 in terms of ranking, but my suit level is, I think, yeah, it's 18. So my suit level is fairly high, but my combat level or whatever is not very high. So I don't know exactly how they would scale it, so it's not, you just can't breeze through it too fast, but you won't have too much trouble. Let's see if I can sword chop this guy. Oh, he's not even there. Oh no, he's shooting me. Let me just shoot those guys. Alright. Gotta go this way. There's different types of enemies. These guys that I'm killing now are robots, and just crewmen. They're really fairly easy. They don't have much armor, so most of your bullets will just go right through them, or not go right through them, but take them out fairly quickly. I'm out of ammo. Switch to my pistols. That was my challenge. Also, there's challenges. When you do the challenges, I don't know exactly what you get for all the challenges specifically, so I just use basically what I want. Once I get out of this, I can show off some more the other features in this game. But a lot of the missions are kind of similar, which is the only drawback into the game right now. But there are different classes you can play as. When you start the game, you get a choice between 3 classes, and it's I think you get my class that I'm playing as, the Excalibur. You also get a Loki, which is more like a support class because he can distract enemies and do what he does. And there's also a I don't know the name of the other one, but it's basically a elemental damage. Room's on lockdown. It's elemental damage, so he's good with elemental nodes. Like, he does more damage, and his actives are more for elemental damage. Like, my sword is like electricity. Oh, I know why it's like this. It had a hull breach. Yeah, I've actually never seen that. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, let me just continue on. And then there's also some other classes you can buy, because this is free to play. You have to buy some of them, but it's like you get an Ash. I'll just go over them because I don't know them too well. All right, here's the end of the mission. Let me just use my 1, 3. There we go. It's fairly simple, but it's still really fun. My opinion, I like it. I've been enjoying all the hours I put into it, especially when you're playing with a group of friends. Missions scale really good when you're playing with more people because it's a lot more challenging, and difficulty makes it more fun. If you die, I didn't die, but I got close to dying, and I'll talk about that in a second. But you see your rewards, your damage dealt, your accuracy, all that stuff, all the things you do, your rewards that you get, mission XP, mission rating. Then I don't know what the log is. There's never anything appeared here, so let me just click done on that. Let me show off some of the other things. You have your stats of all your stats. This is the thing I was talking about. My level. I'm level 1, but I don't know exactly how to get these points. You think you get them after every match, but you don't. I don't know exactly what this is right now and how that gets upgraded. Shows your completion rate, how many things you've done, you've quit, you failed, your skill, which I think is actually fairly high. I think the average, you can see, I'm pretty sure you can see the average on their website. It's like 150 or something like that. Your cipher, which I didn't really show too much off of that, but that's basically just like a puzzle. You have to match up lines. Really easy. Average completion time is at 7 seconds. Yeah, it doesn't take too long. Shows what you've killed, bosses, total kills, headshots, hits, accuracy, most used weapons, your team stats, Warframe, which is your suit, rifles, and pistols, and melee weapons, and all that stuff. And you can also see top players, their kills. My rank. I don't know exactly how you get that many kills. This beta's only been out, I think, for a month, maybe 2 months or so. So I don't know. Maybe a lot of time. Let's go back. And let me show off the arsenal, which is how you customize your loadout. You see you have your suit, you have what moves you can do, you have gear that you can buy through using credits or the in-game currency, using credits, or you can use paid currency, but it's really simple just to get credits in this game. You have your suit, which you can change, but you have to buy the other suits. You have your Ash, which is more for stealth. He's like, if you want to be the stealthy guy and use melee more often, that's your thing. You have Mag, which is he can manipulate enemies. I'm pretty sure it means you can. I don't know for sure. I don't know, but I think that guy is pretty new. And then you have your Rhino, which you can't buy. I don't even know if you can get him yet, but he is like the tank. You have Trinity, who's like the healer. You have Loki, which is like the distractor. You have Ember, who is more of crowd control. She's really good, or he or she. You can buy a pack. I don't know for sure, but really good for taking out um, light armor dudes because fire is good against light armor. You have my guy, who is the all around. You have Volt, which is high damage with electricity and elements and whatnot. So this is just my guy. Fairly simple dude, but I like him. You have your pistols, your rifles, different kinds of ones. You can buy them both with in-game currency or with paid currency. These you have to unlock by leveling up this, which takes a while, but I'm getting close. But also for these two, you can. I'll talk about that in a second. But you have your pistols, your swords. Also, the thing I like about this game, when you level up your weapon, I don't know if you noticed it in the middle of the match, you level up your weapon. And when you level up your weapon, you go here, you spend your points, and you get to customize what you want. You can get some more mod slots, which either mods. I didn't find any. But mods basically upgrade your weapon in other ways, like you can get faster reload speed, you can get more different types of damage, you can do some freeze damage, you can get more critical damage when you critically hit, you can get more crit chance, which I think actually stacking crit chance and crit damage would be pretty good. See that I can get a level. Okay, I get a 1 point to spend. Let's just put into rate of fire. I'm working up to this one anyway. Put into rate of fire. There you go. You accept, apply, and there you have it. You upgrade your weapon. But the thing about it, though, is you see how this is fairly small? Looks fairly small. The thing is where the free-to-play model definitely comes in, is you can only upgrade your weapon so much. Once you max it out, you'll still level up your weapon. You'll get points, but you can't actually put it into anything because there's no more slots available. So what you have to do is buy one of these, which allows you to get a bigger tree. Like I think it doubles it almost. So you can upgrade more. So say right there, clip capacity. You get by the upgrade, you can get some more stuff on the outsides, more damage, more nodes, more mods. Which I think it only costs 20 points of these, and when you make your account, you get 50 free. So you can upgrade 2 things once, but you only get upgraded once anyway. Maybe later down the line you can upgrade it a third time or second time, but right now, you can only upgrade it once, which one of the things I did already upgrade was my suit. Like, I upgraded it with a reactor, so I can get more mod slots and more abilities to put on my mods. Excuse me. So, a lot of things you can do there. Different mods are on different things, but all of them are pretty similar. More damage, all that stuff. But another thing you can do is you can change the color of your guy. You can make him like purple, pink, green, or whatever. You change them around all you want. I just changed the color of mine because green's my favorite color. Then you have your foundry, which you can use to create weapons. Like the one gun that you don't unlock this gun until level 5 of this, which would take forever. Or if you spend the time collecting the resources you need, like neurodes, alloy plates, salvage, and polymer bundle, like I showed you that I found the one map. You get those, and then you can use those to purchase or build weapons. And when the weapons you build, you can use at any level. Instead of, let's say, a year down the line, there's a weapon that you need to be level 15 to use, like whatever this level is, profile level 15, mastery level 15. We go, okay, that's pretty high. That'd take a long time, considering I have 7 hours, almost 8 hours in this game, and I'm almost level 2. If you do the math on that, it takes quite a while. But if you buy the blueprint and you upgrade and you build it yourself, you can use it at any level. So it's either you can take your time and buy it when you get to the level, or you can spend the time collecting your resources to build it yourself. And it costs $25,000, and it take a day to build. So there's a time element to it, which I think is pretty neat. Like the sword I'm using, I built that. It's basically a complete upgrade over the starting sword. If you look at it, here's the starting sword. It does more damage and it swings faster. So it's basically an overall upgrade, and I'm pretty sure you get that one for free. You have your contacts, which is just like your friends list, your arsenal, however you go with that, and your market, which is where you purchase things. You can get bundles, avatar packs, which you can buy with either real money or in-game money. some kits. You can buy suits. You can buy all the suits. See, this is the thing. You can either buy all your suits if you wanted to, or you can buy the blueprint to the suit, and then you can build it yourself. So it'll be free, but it'd take a lot longer. Which I was actually tempted to buy this one when I had that amount of money. The weapons, same thing applies. You can some of them are only paid. Like these two, I think are specifically only paid. But you can buy the blueprints for them, which is the same thing. Their blueprints for weapons and suits are pretty expensive, and they take a while to get, so it's kind of a time balance thing. You have your different rifles, you platinum, which if I click that, it will get you to your bring up a web browser to buy it. I think it's like 100. I think it's like 70 points is like 100 points is like $5 or something like that. I don't know the exact exchange rate, so it's not too bad. Equipment, stuff you can use, and also where you buy stuff to upgrade your weapons and suit. You buy boxes of ammo. You buy all that stuff, and that's really the gist of the game. I mean, also the revives. I didn't also talk about this. The revives is you get 4 down if you get killed 4 times. Let's say you're in a mission and you die. You can either forfeit the mission, or you can revive yourself and you'll get back up to full HP, full ammo, full everything, but it'll use up one of your revives. These, you can either, let's say you use all 4 like within an hour, and you're like, oh, I want to play some more, but I don't want to die too much. I want to die. If I die, I want to revive myself. You can either pay real money, or you can just wait a day and they'll refill automatically for you. So if you play a little bit, if you don't play too much, but you don't play that much, it balances out. So where you die, oh, I died, I'll just wait till tomorrow and I can play some more again. So it balances out. But this game is really fun. There are some bugs. Didn't run into any of them. Most of them are just glitches, but that's easily fixable by doing some things. This game is free to play. Right now it's in beta. You either buy yourself in or find a beta code. I found a beta code for my friend linked one to me. But this game, for me, is a thumbs up. It's fun. The game looks good. The animations are good. And only more good things are to come. So this, a thumbs up. And this is Warframe.